I hate the gym right now. However, today I will actually be going to the gym. So people, since, my nan passed away, I just haven't felt the oomph to train that much. I haven't thoroughly been yes, I can't wait to go to the gym like I used to. But today's video is going to be me talking about how I forced myself to go to the gym just for the betterment of myself and also my physical and mental well-being. Because there's many times in our lives where we just feel like we may not potentially want to do something that's actually good for us in the long run. And especially as I know deep down, for me, I thoroughly do enjoy the gym and I like everything it stands for the most part. I'm just going for a period where I'm just not that motivated, because if I'm being honest, I've been spending a lot of time with these snugsy wugsy is what I call it, on my sofa, just kind of watching TV, playing games. I even bought old school games, Dragon Ball Z, an old school game I used to love when I was a kid. And this video more or less is just some of the steps that I do to make myself go to gym when I thoroughly feel unmotivated and, to be honest, just lazy. If you're someone that absolutely hates the gym no matter what, you've always hated it, maybe the tips will work for a while, but I feel like there's something deep rooted you have to change. But for those of you that are just going for this sort of lull, you fell out of love with it for a while, or you just feel very lazy because you fell off a routine or something, whatever it is that caused you to stop going for the gym and now you just feel can't be asked to go, this video hopefully will help you guys out. So before I make my way to the gym myself, I thought I might as well give you guys some of the steps that I'm doing to kind of forcibly make myself go to the gym. So step one is analyzing why you actually don't want to go to the gym. What's your specific reason? If it comes down to I can't be asked to go, or I just don't really feel like training, or something along the realms of it basically comes down to a factor of laziness and I can't be asked to travel there, or just can't be asked overall, then that is the sign to go. If you legitimately feel tired, lethargic and exhausted, then that's a qualified reason in my opinion to skip the gym. But if you really just feel lazy at the end of the day, that is the first step to actually making a decision to get up and go. Once you've done that, now you can go on to step two, which is actually showing up at the gym. And the trick I often do to myself is I always say to myself, let's just plan on going to the gym and training for around 20 minutes. Chances are that once I get there, I'll probably stay longer, but at least if I tell myself that at least do 20 minutes, and if we don't feel like staying, then we'll leave. But most of the time, I think only one in ever I think I've ever done this, which is 50 times in my life probably at least, have I actually decided to get up and go after 30 minutes. Most of the time, after I'm there for 20 minutes, I get the rush again, I get the kind of a pump and end up staying. But that is always the initial trick I do, because normally my gym sessions are at least probably 90 minutes on average, unless I'm busy. So me saying 20 minutes just lets me know, oh, it's only a quick in and out. Even though, to be fair, I do walk to the gym now, which takes around 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. But overall, the main issue isn't the walk, it's the gym for me. So even just telling myself the gym part will only be 20 minutes is enough to make me get there. So as you can see, a crucial step is step number two, which is lie to yourself. But the whole point is that once you get there, chances are that you don't know it yet, but once you're actually there and training, you'll usually feel the love for it. Now that brings us on to step number three, which is throw optimal out the window. If you're in this position where you're thoroughly feeling kind of lazy and unmotivated, trying to go to the gym and having the most optimal, great workout session isn't going to be the best option, purely because to train optimally in bodybuilding to build muscle, you need to really do the basics over and over again, which is quite boring, and then just slowly over time progress and gradually improve. However, that is not something that's going to spark your motivation when you feel super lazy. The whole point is that I would definitely still recommend going in the gym and trying to put enjoyment above everything else. So optimal goes below enjoyment in this factor, and that's what I mean. Go into the gym and create a routine, or just train whatever things you thoroughly like the most. Do whatever it is that gets you in that building and enjoying going again. And once you've done that for maybe a week or even 2 weeks, as long as you're in there, that is the first step to becoming back to your normal self. Step three is to get yourself used to being in the gym and enjoying being there. You don't know how many people have messaged me over the years and literally just said a long spiel along the lines of, I can't be asked to go to the gym anymore, but every time I do feel to go, I just feel like I'm going to put myself down because I'm not going to be where I was, I'm not going to be able to lift what I lift. And especially if you haven't been going for a long while, you're not going to be able to lift the same amount of weight, which is why I always say initially you need to get that love back. So get in there, start doing whatever you enjoy the most, even if it's a brand new unorthodox workout split, even if it's CrossFit, just do whatever it is to get you in that building, back exercising and back doing something that you once did enjoy. All right, step number 4 now is reanalyze or analyze for the first time maybe what your current gym goals are, or gym or fitness. So whether it's a case of getting stronger, looking better, or building up your endurance, whatever the gym goal is, analyze what it is, and then start reverse engineering the steps of what it will take to get to that position. So this is after you've already gone through the enjoyment phase. Once you're actually enjoying going to the gym, and now you can probably start creating a good workout plan again, this is when you come onto this step, when you actually assess, okay, now that I'm back in the gym and I'm back enjoying it, what can I do to get me back on track to whatever my goal is? And once you've done that, that'll at least set in that motivation again for you to actually achieve something. Because I feel like when you have nothing to achieve or no sort of goal, sometimes you can kind of flounder a lot more than if you actually have like a certain goal you have, especially if it's somewhat attainable. Doesn't have to be easy, but don't set a goal that's so many years away that you just feel like you're out of reach forever. Make sure that you actually feel like you're making progress towards it. So you can create small, medium and long-term goals just to kind of get you in that vibe. And step 5, which to be honest could be moved ahead of step 4, which is create a dope playlist and also potentially buy some new gym clothing. But the reason why I've put this one last is because these are just more external things, kind of get you kind of amped up. But the ones ahead of this I feel like are more fundamentally important. But I will say, when I've been bought new gym or I've found a new dope playlist, I do feel extra motivation to get in the gym and try it out. That's just what I found personally. Let me know if you feel the same. But yeah, so this could be step 4, but as I said, I feel like the other ones are definitely something more from within, whereas this one's a bit more the gloss on top. So I feel like you couldn't do step 5 without the other ones. Before I go as well, the one thing I have to say is, do not put yourself down if you physically may not look as great as once you did then, or your training performance isn't as great as you said as it was then, which is why I purposely said go for enjoyment for the main bit. Because if you start comparing yourself to where you was, you're gonna fall in that depressive cycle and probably stop going again. You need to forget where you was, and for the time being just focus on getting in there. I don't care if you've lost gains or you feel like you've gained weight or you just feel like out of shape. At the end of the day, it's not going to solve itself. You need to get back. The solution remains the same. You have to get in there and actually get to a point where you're back into a regular routine. Don't belittle yourself and punish yourself for potentially falling off. And overall, these are the main tips I'll say that has definitely helped me at least get back to going more frequently. I think at one point I was only training like 1-2 times per week. Now I'm back up to at least 4 times a week on average, unless something happens. As I've said, there has been a lot of ups and downs for me in particular. You know, Nan's funeral, then there was holidays I was going on, so I went Mexico, Portugal and Greece in the last few months. So it's been very hard to kind of stay on track. So every time I feel like I'm about to get on track, something kind of happens, like a holiday, which is good, but it also throws off my routine again. I start from scratch. But it has been good for my mental, though, I will say, to kind of help me relax from obviously the February situation. But yeah, man, hopefully this video helps you guys, because I know there's many people out there that just literally, for whatever reason, you fall out of love with the gym. But anyways, people, I'm about to get out of this car, get my gym bag and actually walk to the gym, because I don't drive there no more. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces, and yeah, stay getting gains, peeps.
Make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire.